Two of the most historic programs in college football, Notre Dame and Ohio State, take to the field Saturday for a huge top 10 matchup. Head coach Marcus Freeman and the Fighting Irish look to earn their first win against the Buckeyes since 1936. Ohio State is a 3-point favorite, but what may tip the scales in favor of the Irish in this one, Sam, is running back Audric Estime.
Yeah, Chris, Estime has provided Notre Dame with a steady amount of production from the backfield. He's been an integral part of Notre Dame's success on offense, and the 5'11", 227-pound back leads the nation with 521 rushing yards, and Estime averages an impressive 8.2 yards per carry. His ability to run it between the tackles, but also go the distance, really helps Notre Dame's offense go.
Yeah, he really does, Sam. Estime has been explosive this year, as has Ohio State star wide receiver Marvin Harrison Jr., who's my player to watch on this team. He could have been a first-round draft pick last year, and we've seen why the last 2 weeks. He stumbled out of the gate against Indiana, but Harrison has 12 catches for 286 yards, 3 touchdowns the last 2 weeks against Youngstown State and Western Kentucky. He is going to try to beat the Irish deep with that electric speed.
Yeah, Harrison has been dominant in OSU's last 2 games, but so has Notre Dame's balanced offense, which will be a key to victory on Saturday. Notre Dame has found great balance on offense this year, averaging 204 yards per game on the ground and 304 yards per game in the air. The ability to move the ball both ways really makes it tough on defenses to key on one thing. My second key is minimizing self-inflicted errors. The Fighting Irish have committed a combined 18 penalties for more than 150 yards in their last 2 games. They also missed some tackles last week against Central Michigan, and Coach Marcus Freeman said, "Great football teams don't beat themselves." Against Ohio State, Notre Dame must clean those things up. Lastly, Hartman needs to take what the defense gives him. There were times last week where he bypassed the safe checkdowns in favor of trying to hit a home run with the deep ball, which he's so skilled at doing. But against a team as talented as the Buckeyes, Hartman will be wise to occasionally take some easy completions in between those deep shots.
Yeah, you mentioned Notre Dame needing to take advantage of what's there. Well, my number one key for Ohio State is preventing some of those opportunities, namely the big plays. Notre Dame leads the nation in plays of 40-plus yards per game. Though they've played an extra game, they're averaging 2.7 such plays per game. Ohio State's defense, we know, has been very prone to the big play in recent years. We remember what Michigan did to this team. But so far this season, against an admittedly weak schedule, it has not allowed a single 40-yard play yet. My second key for Ohio State, forcing turnovers. You mentioned those self-inflicted errors, Sam. Notre Dame has just 2 turnovers through 4 games. This offense is going to attack Ohio State, and the best way to slow down an explosive offense is to get off the field with a takeaway. My last key for Ohio State is the player I mentioned before. Get Marvin Harrison open downfield. We've yet to see the Buckeyes really move the ball in the air against a Power 5 team yet, and this team in this stadium will be a tough place to do it. Harrison already has 2 catches longer than 70 yards this year, and he's going to need to stretch the field to open up more.
No doubt they need to get the ball to Harrison as much as possible. But despite his greatness, I'm picking Notre Dame. Sam Hartman has taken this Irish team to a new level, and I think the quarterback is going to be the difference on Saturday. Chris, what do you think?
I think Ohio State wins it in a close one. I think they've got too much firepower at the offensive skill positions. And while Hartman has been good, I still question some of the pieces around him at wide receiver. I think the Buckeyes take it. But it's a prove-it week in South Bend. We cannot wait to learn which of these 2 teams are for real. If you enjoyed the video, consider leaving a like and subscribing. Let us know your game prediction in the comments. And if you have a suggestion for our next preview video, let us know there too. Check out Until Saturday on Apple, Spotify, or your podcast player of choice. Those links are in the description below. From Chris Vannini, he's Sam Kahn Jr. Thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next one.